Georgia, and the Lowcountry. This is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
Right now on WJCL 22 Morning News at 6, Georgia's controversial fetal heartbeat law put on hold.
Plus, Pfizer testing a new pill to help in the fight against COVID-19, how it could help those who come down with the virus and prevent it from spreading.
One day closer to a government shutdown. I'm Christopher Salas in Washington with more on the failed vote to fund the government ahead of Thursday's deadline.
It is 6 o'clock now on your Tuesday morning. I'm Ashley Garrett.
And I'm Emma Hamilton. Our meteorologist, Jonathan Myers, he is also here with that certified most accurate forecast. Jonathan, it's been a really nice break, but you tell us that it is going to warm up a little bit later this week.
Yeah, and more humidity too. And we're going to see that kind of uptick the next couple of days. And starting the morning off, another pleasant start. One spot in the upper 50s, Statesboro, most of it 60 to 64 degrees. Upper 60s there at Tybee this morning. And you can see all the clear skies. More of the same today, like we've had since, what was it, late last week, all through the weekend and yesterday, all that sunshine around. You'll notice a few clouds later today, maybe some patchy cumulus clouds will be kind of moving through later this afternoon. But here's that school day forecast starting off in the 60s this morning. Sunshine will take you all the way into after school today, 82 at lunchtime, and then after school we'll see temperatures for most of us will be into the mid 80s. Now, tracking a few things, we'll be continue tracking those warmer temperatures by tomorrow and also tracking out the tropics. We probably will see more development in the tropical Atlantic the next couple of days and also tracking out major Hurricane Sam. I'll have those details for you in less than 10 minutes.
Jonathan, thank you so much. We're going to take a live look outside this morning. We are looking at Chatham Parkway from our Granger Nissan camera where you see that one car moving by on this Tuesday morning.
Well, also making headlines, the heirs of the Murdaugh family's longtime housekeeper are calling for the arrest of Alec Murdaugh. Tony and Brian Satterfield are filing a new court motion. They say they want Murdaugh to pay what he owes them over the death of their mother, Gloria. Until then, they want to see Murdaugh in jail. Court documents also show Murdaugh deceived the family and mismanaged funds that were intended to go to the Satterfield family. Well, as the Murdaugh mystery continues to unfold, we are taking a closer look at everything that's happened up until this point, from the deaths of 2 teens to insurance fraud claims. And if you missed our special Sunday night, Murdaugh, Death and Deceit, you can see it now on our website. That's WJCL.com. Now, we've also made this interactive map to show you the exact location of every piece of this puzzle dating all the way back to 2015. Again, all of this on our website, WJCL.com. 6:02 now, and new this morning, Georgia's effort to ban abortions after a fetal heartbeat is detected will stay on hold for now, Emma.
Yeah, Ashley, a federal appeals court has decided to hold off on its decision until the U.S. Supreme Court makes its own decision about a similar lawsuit out of Mississippi. Now, Georgia's abortion law is more restrictive than Mississippi, which bans most abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy. A federal judge blocked Georgia's law before it was scheduled to take effect in January of last year. The state of Georgia appealed to the federal court. Sister Song, Planned Parenthood Southeast, and other reproductive rights groups then filed the lawsuit.
So, Emma, when can we expect a Supreme Court ruling on the Mississippi case so a Georgia decision can move forward?
Well, that hearing is set for December 1st, Ashley, and we could expect a ruling by sometime next year.
Okay. Well, new this morning, Georgia Southern University police investigate a student reporting someone taking upskirt pics of her as she left class. An officer was called to the math and physics building on the Statesboro campus last Thursday around 2 in the afternoon. And according to police, a friend alerted that student that someone was taking the underskirt photos as she walked down the stairs. The victim says she confronted the person. He denied taking the photos and showed her his phone, and in doing so revealed some photos of the victim's skirt. So far, there are no arrests made in this investigation. Meantime, part of Paris Island Gateway is back open near the Savannah Highway in Shell Point. It was closed for several hours last night after Burton fire crews reported a pedestrian was hit by a vehicle near the Parkers. Authorities say this happened around 8 last night. We are working to learn more about the condition of the victim, and we'll bring you any updates as soon as we get them. And thousands of Americans are lining up for their Pfizer booster shots.
ABC's Alex Prochet explains why others are facing the possibility of losing their jobs for refusing to get vaccinated.
This morning across New York, thousands of healthcare workers face termination over the state's vaccine mandate. The deadline was midnight. The vast majority of the state's healthcare workers are vaccinated, But a vocal minority, 16%, aren't.
I'm worried about nursing home staffing. 1 in 5 nursing aides have, refused to get the vaccine.
The governor saying it's a significant deadline.
It reflects my priority to just stop this virus dead in its tracks. We are over it. We are done. We want to move on. And the only way we can do that is to ensure that everyone is vaccinated.
And New York City public schools are next.
Stop the mandate!
An appeals court decision cleared the way for the mayor to implement a deadline for teachers and staff there by Friday at 5 p.m. Similar mandates taking effect across the country. A North Carolina healthcare system fired around 175 staff for being unvaccinated. United Airlines has a mandate that goes into effect in a matter of days. Now, at least 7 employees suing to block it from taking effect. And NBA star Kyrie Irving, noticeably not at his team's media day in Brooklyn Monday, ESPN reporting it was due to the city's COVID-19 protocols, Irving declining to discuss his vaccination status. President Joe Biden got his booster shot and urged the millions who are still unvaccinated to get their first shots.
It can save your life. It can save the lives of those around you, and it's easy, accessible, and it's free.
As eligible Americans roll up their sleeves for the Pfizer booster, the CDC director trying to calm concerns.
Walk, don't run to your booster appointment, and we will come and look at the data for Moderna and J&J in very short order.
Well, Pfizer is testing a new antiviral pill to fight COVID after diagnosis. It could possibly prevent symptoms and limit transmission of the virus. At least 3 antivirals for COVID-19 are being tested in clinical trials right now. Results could come as soon as late fall or winter. And here's a look at our COVID case numbers this morning. Across Georgia, nearly 2,000 people tested positive just yesterday. And in South Carolina, more than 1,800 people tested positive on Saturday. These are the latest numbers that we have from the state.
6:07 now, and in Washington, Democrats must now come up with a new plan to move forward ahead of a series of spending deadlines. Senate Republicans have blocked a bill to suspend the debt limit and avoid a government shutdown. The motion failed to get the 60 votes it needed to succeed. The measure would provide billions of dollars in hurricane relief and prevent default on U.S. debt. And here's a look now at how our Georgia and South Carolina lawmakers voted. It was a party line vote. Democratic Senators Jon Ossoff and Raphael Warnock voted yay, and Republican Senators Tim Scott and Lindsey Graham voted nay. Christopher Salas explains what's next as lawmakers look to a government shutdown Thursday.
Ashley, good morning. Republican senators last night voted no on a government funding bill. A deal has to be made before Thursday's deadline to avoid a shutdown.
Drama and deadlines on Capitol Hill. Major initiatives hanging in the balance. The most urgent, funding the government.
After today, there will be no doubt about which party in this chamber is working to solve the problems that face our country.
Republicans say they voted no because the bill was unnecessarily tied to the debt ceiling.
Yet another reckless taxing and spending spree behind closed doors.
With just 3 days to go in the fiscal deadline, it bumps up against 2 separate Democratic spending plans. Thursday, the House is scheduled to vote on a Senate bipartisan infrastructure deal. But progressives say they will only vote to pass that deal if key Senate moderates pass their $3.5 trillion social spending plan, which includes universal pre-K, community college, health care, and family leave.
Democrats are not on the same page, and that is another struggle.
With his agenda hanging in the balance, the president remained optimistic.
You know me, I'm a born optimist. I think things are going to go well.
Democrats say they will try to pass another government funding bill before Thursday's deadline, this time taking out the part regarding the debt ceiling. In Washington, I'm Christopher Salas, WJCL 22 News.
And you can see more on this story on Good Morning America that's coming up after our show at 7.
A Georgia Senate committee is releasing its proposed draft of the state congressional district map. Lawmakers are working to redraw districts to line up with the latest census data. State House members will now work on their own proposal. The 2 chambers must agree for the districts to become official. Governor Brian Kemp says the Senate and House will meet in a special session to discuss the changes November 3rd. And today is a National Voter Registration Day. Across Georgia, the deadline to register for any general or special elections this year is October 4th, which is next Monday. You can also use this time to get ready for 2022. Delta Sigma Theta is doing some voter registration outreach across Savannah today. You can visit St. Philip's on MLK Jr. Boulevard, St. James on East Broad Street, or Abundant Life Delivery Center on Highway 80 to get registered to vote.